I'm making bacon turnovers, so I'm going to put this bacon in the oven for 5 minutes. Here we have 500 grams of strong bread flour. Here we have 5 grams of sugar, and here we have 1 tablespoon of salt, and here's 7 7 grams of yeast, a packet, and 300 grams of water. Milliliters. We've warmed the bowl up with some hot water and poured it back out again to start the process of the bread. So I'm going to pour 500 grams of flour in right now. And then we will get this sugar and pour this in. And then we'll get the salt and then pour this in. And then get the home yeast. Rip it out like that, so you have a hole, and then pour it in. There we go. Mix the dry ingredients first. Now we're going to stop it, take this off and have a look if it's good enough.
Is it all mixed?
Yes, so it's a dough hook. This is to mix it up, because a dough hook does it mixes everything up and piles it together so it sticks kind of. And then now we're gonna pour the water in.
Put it on, so you pour it in slowly. So put it on 1.
I'm gonna put it on 1 and then pour it in slowly.
Now we'll open it up.
Now we've got a perfect dough. We've took the bowl out of the dough mixer, and if you want to know if it's right, you have to feel it. If it's sticky, that's good, because it's gonna process better, and that's it. I'm gonna put this cloth over the bowl to let it process, and you can leave it as long as you want, how much time you have. And if you put it on top of the cooker, and because you've done the bacon bites, it will get warmer because it will process quicker, and because it's good for it. We're gonna take the bacon out from the oven because it's ready, and we're gonna let it to set on the side. We've got the dough setting and the bacon cooling down. Okay, we are making tomato soup. So first off, I'm gonna cut this onion up. It looks like, what are they called? Celery sticks.
They are celery sticks. Oh. That's why they look like celery.
That's funny. So we've mashed up this chilies, and we've mashed up these garlic. We've got big tomatoes, and then we've got some small tomatoes here.
Right,
So we're going to be cutting them up. So we're going to get this saucepan, bring it over to here, and then my dad's going to tip it into the saucepan. That's enough.
Just to start the cooking process off, yeah?
Yes.
Right,
Are we going to cut them into halves or like circles like
I'll
that?
show you what to do with these. So if you put them down on that bit there, so it won't roll around,
Oh yeah.
you cut it in half once like that.
And then you cut it like
Half
that.
like that.
Yeah, and then
And
you
then
cut.
half like that.
Oh, or I was gonna think like that.
If you cut them in like that, okay? So all you want to do is cut them into 8. So 4 out of each half, okay?
Yeah.
Fingers, remember.
Cut it in half,
Done.
and then we're gonna pour it over into the saucepan. And if it's sizzling, that means it's cooking. So we're gonna stir this up a bit. Okay. Now we've mixed it up a bit. So we'll go to grab the chili and garlic. So you can do how much you like in this. We've chosen only a little bit because it might be too spicy or too garlicky. Mix it up with all the tomatoes, carrots, and those leaf things. Celery, that's what I was going to say. And then now we're going to add our stock cube. So we're going to plop this in and then mix it up. So we'll put this water to the side for a second. Get this. Mix this up for a second. And then we're going to add some water to it. Enough to cover the whole vegetables. I think we need a bit more, Dad.
You need a bit more?
Yeah.
I think that's alright.
Yeah. Half a litre, or that is 500 millilitres. So we're going to grab the handle again and then start mixing. And then, because I've mixed it enough, we need to leave it to cook out. My dad is chopping some more tomatoes out.
Right, so I've just sliced you 6 tomatoes here.
Yes.
Okay, that's to make your bacon turnovers, and what's left here, you can put into the soup. So
Yeah.
don't waste any food.
Because wasting food's bad.
It is.
The tomato sauce in, and then when the vegetables are soft, put it in like a blender or a puree, something like that. And then we're gonna start making the bacon turnovers. You need to give it the table good wipe, so then you don't get any germs or vegetables on your bacon turnovers. This is the pastry for the bacon turnovers. And just before we do the bacon turnovers, I want you to like, subscribe, bell button on! It is a puff pastry. So it gets like puffy when it gets warm, and that's how they make bacon turnovers. So now we've got some mashed up egg yolk, tomatoes, bacon, cheese, a knife, and paintbrushes, and pastry, puff pastry.
We'll cut these into 6, alright?
Yeah, so
do you want me to cut this
for
here?
Yeah, so if you cut it in half.
We'll cut it in half this way. If you put your thing on that, that's it.
Yeah.
Right, so for this one here, we want today. If I show you how to do one first of all. So then we got a bit of cooked smoked bacon.
Yeah.
Alright, and we'll put that there like that in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, and I just folded that under there so it doesn't hang off the end, but you can have it hanging off the end if you want. We'll put one bit of tomato on there like that. And then we'll put a little bit of sprinkled cheese. Just over it like that.
And then we're going to get the paintbrush.
And then we fold over one side first of all, one triangle into the middle, there like that.
And then you'll do the other side.
And then once that's there like that, we put our finger there, move your fingers.
Yeah.
We'll get the paintbrush, we'll get the beaten up egg, and then we'll paint this side here, so then when we fold the other bit of pastry over to it, it will stick to it. So it's like making an envelope, but we're not completely closing it up. So there's one like that. Then we grab this side here, and we put this one over there so it sticks on there. And now, if you wanted to, you could fold it all up and have it as a parcel, but we like to keep it open like that. And then we get the rest of the egg, and then we just put a little bit of egg on there like that. And what happens by putting the egg on here, it makes it go golden brown.
I'm going to put these bacon bites into the oven for 12 minutes. 12 or 10 minutes. So I'm going to put 1/4 of this tomato sauce into this soup, and then I'm going to put this basil in. So quarters that here. Yep.
Right, now what we'll do is we're going to go and put it to cool, okay? Alright?
Yep.
Right, so we'll take this one.
We've put the soup into the blender, and we're going to put this cloth over it, because if I switch it on and it goes on the roof, my dad won't be very happy.
Put on there. Put that on the top.
That's your good fibre, so you can put in spaghetti bolognese, pasta. I'm going to add some double cream because it's good for your heart and it looks cool in the soup. We just taken the bacon turnovers out of the oven and we're going to take them off like this, let them cool. So we've let the bread prove, and we're going to take it out to roll it.
Make the bread roll, so pull it out now. Feel it, how it's got bigger?
Yeah, it's way like it's like,
Yeah, weighted in it.
yeah.
Right, so let me get it up here.
And it feels like not sticky, but like it feels like plush, but then you get a bit of stick
Okay,
on
so
it.
right, put your hand flat like that, push it flat, roll it round when it's flat, and then slowly bring your fingers together up like that. Does that sound hollow? Sounds hollow to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that bread, man.
And there's my gingerbread man, no, my snowman. My snowman,
Your bread man.
then my bread man. And I'm gonna pour the soup in.
Not mine. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a bit of cream on it. We just do a swirl around really quickly. Just like that. And then we'll put a bit of basil in it, just like that.
Yeah.